How's it going, guys? My name is Space Sebby. We're playing Buccaneers today. This is an indie game of LudoCraft. It has been an Unreal Tournament mod since, let me guess, I think it was 2004, Unreal Tournament 2004, and it has been remade in HD, so you can play it as a standalone game. And it's currently on Steam for $13.99, about $14. I'm not sure in which country you are, so prices may differ. One good thing is that if you were in alpha or beta, you could import your level that you can see on the left side and a hero. You can see that I'm already level 9. I didn't actually play the full version yet. I wanted to try this out on video, so we're trying this out new, and still I'm level 9, which gives me maybe some benefits at least. Also know some things about this game, but not too much. So let's just jump right into a server and load this up. And let's go. So what this basically is if you've watched some of my recent Guns of Icarus videos, this is kinda similar, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that this is the same. It's a completely different game. It's more a game where you're more dynamic, it's more like a first-person shooter with the ability of riding air vehicles and also some other things. Of course, this mainly focuses on air fighting and travel as well. But you can also, as you can see, I can also just jump down the ship. Yeah, nice battle cry here. And you can also use this rope. Yeah, and what we have here is the game ended already. I'm in a cage with my companions, and let's see how this works out. Because there's nothing to work out here. We're just looking at the trophies other people got. And we're waiting for the next game to start, which will be in about 25 seconds, as you can see in the counter. So I fortunately was able to get this game quite cheap also, while it still was an alpha, but I would still recommend buying it for the price it is currently in stores, because it's basically just a nice game. It's really fun playing, and it doesn't get old very quick, so you have something if you invest here. It features a full online gameplay mode, which allows you to fight with up to, I think, 32 people, or even more. I'm not sure. And this is pretty fun, in my opinion. So, what you can see here is that you can use this glider everybody uses to travel onto your ships really quickly. And what you can see now is this is Hi-Fi. Let's see if we can find him here. He's level 7, I'm level 9, which means if I press E, I can take the helm from him. This is really awesome, and people probably get unnerved if you kick him off the helm too often. But still, it's somewhat fun if you are a higher level person, and you might also know how to communicate with people better, or how to fly the ship better. But I wanted to show you things, so I'll just leave the helm to somebody who wants to fly. I hope we don't die because of this decision. And yeah, so this is basically really epic because as you can see, we have several guns on the ship. I can support people who shoot these guns. And yes, I can, by clicking them, you can also use these guns and press spacebar to ignite them, and then just watch the bullet fly off. And there are different options. Also, there's a way of using boosts. What you've seen before, that zigzag thing, it's what I can choose on the right side of the screen. So we have somebody here, but he's out of range for me unless I use the right curve. add-on. I hope I know how to use this properly. And yeah, this was not what I wanted it to be, but I think you get the idea of what this is about. This game basically is real fun, and I died. And what's a nice thing is that if you manage to stay alive, if you manage to hit a tree right or something, you can also stay alive, walk back to your base. And also, what's even better is you can board enemy ships. This is one of the things that was demanded by a lot of players in the Guns of Icarus game, but developers still refuse it because they think it's not valuable anymore for... And we die once again. It's not valuable anymore for team play, for encouraging team play, and Guns of Icarus is all about team play, and I guess that is a real good thing that they don't add it in, but it really fits into this game. It's really... So you see, basically here are people stealing the helm from each other, probably just for fun. And we can also hear some people shouting out commands with this command thing here, something like this. Yeah, and it's awesome. So basically, I've played this game for quite a long time already, and it still is real fun. As you can see, you can use the grapple hook that you usually have to grapple down somewhere, also to stay alive, and this still encourages team play in a way, because you can, for example, fix your ship, which is pretty healthy if you don't want to die, and you can also do some other stuff with it as supporting cannons. That's when these flash up, and we're dead once again. As you can see, always when I'm making a review video, the game turns out not to be as good as it used to be. So I really would appreciate it if you tried it out yourself. I'm not sure if the version on their website still works, but they had a kind of a guest account system there where you were able to try this out before buying it. Not sure if that's possible anymore, but I would really appreciate it, and I guess the developers would really appreciate your support if you would buy the game. And it really is fun, and I'm sure there's a lot of other things to come. We have really crazy stuff going on there. We have boosts that fall off the ship. We have a boarding system that works out. And last but not least, we have giant krakens flying golden ships in a VIP-like mode, which is basically the mode I find very funny, because this basically means, yeah, protecting a giant golden ship flown by a giant kraken. And if you don't know what the Kraken stands for, it's basically just their AI. As you can see here, I just grapple from this ship to this one. So the combat is actually dynamic. You can actually switch ships if you need more people somewhere else. I'll just go ahead and try to catch up with these boys over there, and I will also try not to crash into my own people. Yeah, especially the not crashing part worked out super well. I didn't expect that maneuver. Yeah, but at least we have some people healing our ship. As you can see, we have a boarder here, an enemy team member, who will now be hit by my sword if I manage to do so. No, the blasting seems to have increased since recent versions, which means that this is not getting easier. But this still is super fun to play for me. especially as there are many different kinds of ships. There are also some kind of how are they called? Kamikaze ships, which allow us to fly straight into the enemy and explode with some gunpowder pouches. Oh yes, let me just show you my inventory real quick. I have that support stuff that I showed you already, which allows me to support cannons and to repair the ship. I have the gunpowder pouch, it was called recently, now it's called the grenade. It's basically, yeah, a hand grenade. Then I have the air mine, which has the ability to shoot these things you see all over the battlefield. If you or the enemy flies into them, it will explode and damage them pretty badly. And as you can see, this guy I am just too nervous right now. As you can see, this person completely avoided the guys behind us, and I don't want him to do so, so I just took over. We'll just go ahead, fly over them, and use our advantage of coming behind them in order to board them, so you can see some live action as well. Let's hope we don't die. Jumping over, grappling onto the wrong ship, and that's the right ship. I will now choose the grenade in order to show them how this works out. And now I will probably die, maybe not. And I got that grenade hit, as you see, 2 points. That is quite much, because you usually don't get a lot of points here. This is not like Call of Duty where you get 100 or 150 points for a single kill. This is more like 1 or 2 points for an action. So yes, we basically have a ship here, and we'll just try to defend it from the other guys so they don't blow up their own ship, because that would be bad as well. I'm having some real trouble here because people are blowing shit up.
I'll take the helm.
Let's just see. I guess this more or less counts as captured. I don't see anybody hanging around here. Yeah. So what you see here is that we've captured an enemy ship which is completely capable of flying and boarding and shooting. So you can take a look at this stunning picture. This ship is basically now a part of our fleet. People cannot spawn on me, but people can board me as usual. So if somebody from that ship down there wants to join me, he could just hop on. If not, he could as well just shoot me. But I don't care. So there's nothing like friendly fire, but you can harm yourself with grenades. I'll just jump over there so I can talk and you will enjoy the scenery. You see, now I grappled onto the wrong thing. I grappled onto an air mine. I'm not sure if I'm going to survive this another time, because yeah, this pretty much saved my life. Now let's just not die. So I'm back on my own ship, and we can really do some nice stuff, as I said. And if you are somebody who's a typical bunny hopper in other games, you will clearly learn that this is not an option in this game, because it's really, if you bunny hop in this game, you have no chance, because you simply just jump off the ship because you jump so far, because gravity seems to work different in here. Unfortunately, I can't seem to... Oh, there's the kamikaze ship. I think somebody else will take it, but I'll just hop on just to show you. Oh no, please. Good lord, please. I would love to show you. What we're flying by here is the kamikaze ship, which is basically just a one-person ship. and that allows us to blow up the enemy team, as I told you before. And this is really fun to play, especially if you don't play with a team that you communicate over with, like with Skype or something. And yeah, then it's really fun to play in this kamikaze thing, because you can basically blow up a ship with 7 people with just a single attempt, because you die but you get a lot of points, so that compensates everything, and you might also get a trophy from it. Now let's see where these air mines come from. We have that thing down there, which is new too. I have no idea what this is. Let's just investigate. Let's just do a dive blast. And let's see what happens down there. It seems that they have some kind of base, I guess. There's a lot of air mines going on. And let's see if I can survive. Oh no. Yeah. Would have been too funny. I'm really not sure what this is. So they basically invented a new kind of ship here. Now I see, alright. So this is basically a new kind of ship which seems pretty, well, huge. I mean, really huge. And this seems right awesome, because you have huge guns, and everybody likes huge guns. Just like that. And also, they have great acoustics in this game, so you can actually hear, if you play with headphones, where the cannonballs are coming from. And we're probably just going to die here, because this is what kamikaze is. This guy just flew into us. And yeah, I'm glad that I was somehow able to show you how kamikaze works, although that was not what I expected it to show you, yeah. So I can, while in flight, I can still choose which ship I want to go on. And you can always choose to board another ship if you manage to grapple on. This is sometimes really difficult, also depending on your ping/lag. So yeah, but with some gunpowder pouches, you should be totally fine. And yes, so we basically dropped that ship, and I missed my option to stay alive. But still, let's see. I don't think I got any trophies in this game. Nope. And we didn't win as well. So this was a small introduction, a small gameplay of Air Buccaneers. It's on about $14 on Steam sale, so you should totally grab it, because it's really great fun. I'll pack you the link into the description. Thanks for watching, guys. My name was Sabby. I would really appreciate it if you subbed or give a thumbs up, or at least comment. If you want to see other games, just put it in the comment section as well. I'll try to help you out, guys. Alright, have a nice day, and that's it. Thank you.